BUGZY Malone, what's up? We got BUGZY versus Chip, round 2. Let's get it. Instagram, man, MUNFU Proffitt, let's get it. We outside, little buster. Yeah, okay.
It can be a warning to anyone. Like I said, we'll hear funny things. If it goes just over 60% over the mark of that could be at Chip, and you're in the Premier League, because it goes right down to conference. Let's not get it twisted in this rap thing. I'll be at your neck, rude boy.
So he brought up the fire and the beef. I haven't yet reacted to that. I'm going in order in which they telling me to go. We here.
All tight set on production. Night goes. I got a phone call from Jammer. Cause Chip wants to know if it's beef or music, and Chip don't want no trouble. Chip definitely doesn't want to see me when
I try to tell y'all this with Stormzy, and y'all try to talk me out of it, but this is not the truth. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. I know for some reason sometimes everybody thinks it's the internet, but not everything the internet. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to not be about that life, to not be involved in that. That's perfectly fine. But there be a certain line drawn in the sand with real niggas that you have to start questioning if you're going to be a part of if ish pop off, right? And in this situation, if BUGZY with the business and he don't like what Chip's saying and he want to take it there, he can. That's on him. Not saying it's right, but that can happen. So that little line, I think, hit, because I feel like that was a situation that happened in the Stormzy situation with Stormzy pulling up on him. You feel me? So, yeah, off top, I like that.
Cause Chip wants to know if it's beef or music, and Chip don't want no trouble. Chip definitely doesn't want to see me when I lose it. Alright, Jammer, come, let's do this. I grab Chip in a headlock and use him. I'm from a little town called Manchester. I'm about to do this billion views thing. Chip, my fire in the booth is moving. Chipmunk's fire in the booth was boring. I set fire to the...
Okay, all right, you know what I'm saying? A little shot. Okay, so I don't know what came first, like, with him with doing that, because a lot of people said that's where it started, but from the playlist that I got, the songs that I listened to yesterday was when it got real, like, interesting. So I don't know if I should go back and listen to Chip Fire in the Booth, but I do like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is when I get my million views tank. You know what I'm saying? But about to make you go viral. Let's go.
Chip, my fire in the booth is moving. Chipmunk's fire in the booth was boring. I set fire to the building. Chip made everybody in the building start snoring. It's meant to be grime. He's talking pop politics like any of that's important. I think Chip might have missed his calling. He could have been a teacher with all that talking. Wait, maybe...
Okay. All right, so Lil Shot's just saying that his bar is not really like that. I feel that. I don't disagree with some of that. You know what I mean? Some of his stuff be all right, so I felt that.
It's important. I think Chip might have missed his calling. He could have been a teacher with all that talking. Wait, maybe he's falling into depression, but that's just me. How many of your chains are in one piece, or did he all get popped off? Don't talk about shows in my town. Like,
did he get his chain snatched? Because if so, that hit a little, you know what I'm saying? That hit a little hard. Hold on.
Your little show can't get locked off. Talking. Wait, maybe he's falling into depression, but that's just me. How many of your chains are in one piece, or did they all get popped off? Don't talk about shows in my town, like your little show can't get locked off. I turn into the devil, take off.
Okay, it's because he's saying, look, I got paid. Chip said, you know, he get paid to go to his city. You know what I'm saying? He get paid for walkthroughs in his city. So that's a nice little rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could get paid, but don't mean that you can't get, you know what I'm saying, handled. I'm mad at that.
Don't talk about shows in my town, like your little show can't get locked off. I turn into the devil, take off the door, and then I let two shots off. Pop, pop. If you.
That was a shot too, because he's talking about kicking the door off the hinges. Okay.
Take off the door, and then I let two shots off. Pop, pop. If you. I wanna come against I. These bullets will make man run for their lives. Now your career's on the line, and you wanna take a shot at mine, cause you heard that I was the guy who 161.
No, wait a minute. That hook is nasty. It kind of gave me Kendrick Lamar vibes.
So, pop, pop. If you. I wanna come against I. These bullets will make man run for their lives. Now your career's on the line, and you wanna take a shot at mine, cause you heard that I was the guy who 161. He gets bottled so much that he's grown some shit on the back of his head. But don't watch that, I'll finish my...
Said he get hit in the head with bottles so much that he started growing ish on the back of his head. Dude, is this true? Cause bruh, that's crazy.
He gets bottled so much that he's grown some shit on the back of his head. But don't watch that, I'll finish my drink. I put the glass down and slap him instead. As he was dissing me for shutting off Zeds, my phone was ringing. And this is on my life. I put the phone to my head and heard, didn't you know that Chipmunk's in debt for 100 grand? I just dropped my phone and
This facts? This facts?
down and slap him instead. As he was dissing me for shutting off Zeds, my phone was ringing. And this is on my life. I put the phone to my head and heard, didn't you know that Chipmunk's in debt for 100 grand? I just dropped my phone and shouted, Jesus Christ. Now I know why he's the MJ of grime. Everybody knows the story behind Michael Jackson before he...
I know where this is going. That's hard. It's a hard angle.
I head and heard, didn't you know that Chipmunk's in debt for 100 grand? I just dropped my phone and shouted, Jesus Christ. Now I know why he's the MJ of grime. Everybody knows the story behind Michael Jackson before he died. The pepper rhythm was dead, cause you spat 32 bars, told 22 lies. All my lyrics are on my mum's life. I thought you was the grime scene savior. What's with all this funky behavior? I heard Chip's new EP and it was about as grime as Maverick Sabre. I'm not...
I ain't gonna lie, it's getting real spooky. I ain't gonna cap you down. Getting a little spooky. I like this. I like this. This is hard. It's good response. I honestly think for what I've heard so far on this track that this might have been better than Chip's first song. But again, the shots going back and forth make it a little weird, so I can't really say anything until the round is done. But this is hard. I got to see what Chip's next song talking about because he got some splaining to do. You know what I mean?
Feeling Chip. Two lies, all my lyrics are on my mum's life. I thought you was the grime scene savior. What's with all this funky behavior? I heard Chip's new EP and it was about as grime as Maverick Sabre. I'm not feeling Chip Diddy Chip. I'll leave Chip Diddy with a high fake, cause my lyrics are all sharp like a razor. You sound like you've been touched with a taser. Anyhow you see Chippy in the distance, climbing.
Trying to tell y'all niggas, he do be rapping like that. Hey, bruh. This hard, bruh. This is hard. This is hard. Don't ever get it confused.
So raw shot like a razor. You sound like you've been touched with a taser. Anyhow you see Chippy in the distance, climbing over the fence like Vega. With that shit on the back of his head, he looks like Sonic the Hedgehog from Sega. I thought you were signed to a major. I don't think your label's paid you, because I heard you spent your money hiring Chris Brown out for the day, cause what you still didn't even chart proper. Going on like you're a
I heard that. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody told me that. Oh, wow. Okay.
Your money, hiring Chris Brown out for the day, cause what you still didn't even chart proper. Going on like you're a chart topper. Chris Brown was dancing on a bus, then he hit Riri with a showstopper. But you're not in the history book, to be honest. No one could give a fuck. Everybody knows Alvin is a punk, he was like Chris.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, no, this got real. Hold on.
Heard you spend your money hiring Chris Brown out for the day, cause what you still didn't even chart proper. Going on like you're a chart topper. Chris Brown was dancing on a bus, then he hit Riri with a showstopper. But you're not in the history book, to be honest. No one could give a fuck. Everybody knows Alvin is a punk, he was like Chris Brown featuring Chipmunk. You.
Oh nah, that's potent. Oh my God. Oh yeah, no, he cooking. Oh, he cooking.
I wanna come against I. These bullets will make man run for their lives. Now your career's on the line. You wanna take a shot at mine? Cause you heard that I was the guy. 161 Chipmunk's a coconut that I'll open up so you can see the white in the middle. Bright white like cocaine, drag him in a Guinness, kick him about like Piggy in the middle. And now I got Chippy at my neck. I guess this means that I'm in your league. But you got 500,000 followers. Me, I'm only on about 15. You got buried off tiny, buried off nasty. But no, you wanna come at me. But don't watch nothing, I'll end your career, Chip. Now I'm on a shouting R.I.P. Somebody hashtag R.I.P. Chip, cause I'm in a totally different league. I'll tear more than a ligament in your knee. You're looking at Grime 2015. I think Chipmunk.
Okay, he's saying he the face of the new guys. I like that. That's good energy.
Might just run out of bars. Books can't run out of bars. You was a pop star last week, now it looks like Chipmunk has run out of stars. Don't do pop and then...
Nigga. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this is 1,000 times harder than that first song. I need to hear Chip's response. Wow. Okay, he rebutted everything.
Run out of bars. You was a pop star last week, now it looks like Chipmunk has run out of stars. Don't
I'm telling you, that's way more potent knowing that he was calling Stormzy a pop star. I know some of y'all trying to justify that, but bro, look, if Chip was doing pop and demonizing Stormzy for that, then that off top made Chip lose that battle. I don't see it no other way. I don't see it no other way. You can't live on the same sword you die on. You know what I'm saying? That makes you a hypocrite.
Books can't run out of bars. You was a pop star last week, now it looks like Chipmunk has run out of stars. Don't do pop and then come back and act like it's the return of the Mac. And please don't mention the School of Grime, cause even the beat on that was trap. When it comes down to the School of Grime, I am the headmaster of my time. Anybody comes at me, they'll get expelled and sent home at dinner time. How can a chipmunk fight with a lion? Chipmunk will get eaten alive.
That's hard. Nice little play on, how quick somebody responds. He's saying, I'll basically bar you and send you home at dinner time. That's hard.
And sent home at dinner time. How can a chipmunk fight with a lion? Chipmunk will get eaten alive. I'll feed him to the lions. You can go and ask solo for a fight. You. I wanna come against I. These bullets will make man run for their lives. Now your career's on the line, and you wanna take a shot at mine, cause you heard that I was the guy. 161 you. Hey yo, Chip,
you killed that.
How you gonna get your career ended like that, bro? Since when the fuck did a pop star send for a real grind MC? Especially one from Manchester. I don't know what's going on in the pop premiership, but this is the grind premiership, bro. And I'm relegating you, fam. Trust me, there's a new kid on the block. Huh? Money on the map. Trust me, daddy. How about you try to diss me, call me a prick and all that, and then try to phone me on some friendly manipulation team, and then you want to tweet talking about reasoning. Everybody knows beef needs seasoning. Shit. You gonna make all the sweet chili rhythms you want, my brother, huh? That was dead. The whole thing was dead. Chipmunk is dead. His career is dead. Trust me, it's a BUGZY Malone thing. 0161, money on a fucking mic. 161.
Nasty. Drop a like. MUNFU Proffitt, we outside. It's lit. Grr, bow.